My buddy and I were out on the porch, talking about NASCAR, talking about sports, drinking a beer and shooting the breeze, when a girl walks by just as pretty as you please. She had on one of those spandex suits, aerobics clothes, and she sure looked cute. She was walking her dog, or I think that's what it was, an ugly little critter like a little ball of fuzz. Oh, what an ugly dog, but what a pretty girl. What an ugly dog, but what a pretty girl. It wasn't hard to see that she was easy on the eye, the kind of girl that makes you glad you're a guy. I turned to my buddy and I said, what do you think? He said, I bet she sure could use a nice cold drink. So I offered her a beer and she gave me a glance. I had a good feeling that I might have a chance. But just about then her little dog began to yap, and all I could think was, would you shut your trap? Well, what an ugly dog, but what a pretty girl. What an ugly dog, but what a pretty girl. Well, I tried to have an intelligent conversation, but that little mutt was such an aggravation. He rubbed on my leg, made a mess on my shoe, and she just said,
I think he likes you.
I said, honey, I'd like to have you by my side, but I do have limits, and I still got some pride. Your dog's got to go, I don't mean to be crass. And just about then the mud bit me on the ankle. So what an ugly dog, but what a pretty girl. What an ugly dog, but what a pretty girl. Yeah. What an ugly dog, but what a pretty girl. What an ugly dog, what a pretty girl. What an ugly dog, but what a pretty girl.